Hello everyone. Here is the news about 29 hours to arrest the suspect in the New York subway station shooting. 29 hours to arrest the suspect in the New York subway station shooting. The Glock 17 and the car keys at the scene of the New York subway station shooting became the clues that helped police track down the suspect Frank James. Police on the afternoon of April 13 arrested Frank James, 62, the suspect who opened fire at the New York subway station, in the East Village residential area in Manhattan, ending a 29-hour intensive manhunt by authorities. Keechant Sewell, New York police chief, said that immediately after receiving the news about the shooting at the subway station at 36th Street, Brooklyn at rush hour on the morning of April 12, they sent hundreds of detectives to the scene. Investigation and arrest of suspects. Information gathered from witness statements shows that the suspect is a man about 1m70 tall, weighing 80 kilograms, wearing a gas mask and throwing two smoke grenades inside a carriage of the train going in the direction Manhattan as it approached the station. The gunman then used the shotgun to fire a total of 33 times, sending panicking passengers out as the train entered. Injured people collapsed on the subway platform. The suspect took advantage of the chaotic situation, merged with the flow of people and disappeared from the scene. Police then tried to find out if the suspect ran through the stairs or the tunnel onto the station. Investigators said the key clues that helped them quickly identify the suspect were items of evidence left at the scene, including a Glock 17 pistol, a bag of smoke grenades, fireworks, an axe, a fuel sprayer and detonator. They also found a car key, which was identified as belonging to a van with another state license plate. The evidence collected at the scene is a big discovery for investigators, especially when the surveillance cameras in the 36th Street station are not working properly and are not useful for the criminal investigation process. Police later identified the van as rented by a man named Frank James in the state of Philadelphia, and issued a notice to track the vehicle's location. After hearing the news, a Brooklyn man called the police about a van parked near his house, blocking traffic. The police immediately arrived and determined this was the vehicle used by the suspect. When they searched the vehicle, they found a table, chair and a foam pillow, indicating that the suspect had recently lived inside the vehicle. Police extracted security cameras and found multiple videos of the suspect carrying a bag similar to the one obtained at the scene. Meanwhile, other investigators sought to trace the origin of the Glock 17 left at the scene. From the serial number on the gun, they determined it was related to a pawn shop in Columbus, Ohio. 12 hours after the shooting, investigators learned that the Glock 17 was legally purchased by Frank James in 2011. This evidence led the police to change James' status from suspect to prime suspect in the shooting. In addition to James's residence in Philadelphia, officials said the suspect also had an address in Wisconsin. They do not know James' connection to New York or why he came to the Brooklyn area. "We shrank the suspect's world very quickly. There's nowhere for him to run," said Sheriff Sewell. Records show that James was arrested 9 times in New York in 1992 to 1998 for theft and possession of a theft aid, sex crimes. He was also arrested 3 times in New Jersey in the 1990s and 2007s for trespassing, petty theft and disorderly conduct. Officials said these were misdemeanors and did not stop James from buying a gun. After arresting James, New York authorities are trying to determine the motive for the suspect to carry out the shooting that left 29 people injured. Police verified James' social media posts, including a YouTube video with a controversial point of view. James also seems to mention death in some videos and wants to kill a certain group of people. In a video posted on April 10, James expressed his desire to kill but did not want to go to jail. In a photo posted on March 18, James said he suffered from severe post-traumatic stress disorder. Police say James fled the scene of the shooting by boarding another train at the 36th Street station and then getting off at the next station. About an hour after the shooting, James boarded the subway in Park Slope, Brooklyn, and then went to hide in the East Village. A person called New York police to say that there was a man like the suspect inside a McDonald's in the East Village. However, when the police arrived, James was gone. They immediately launched a search force around and arrested James without any incident, although the suspect is in fact 1.8 meters tall and weighs 130 kilograms. Unlike the initial description of the current witness. School. That's the end of the health news. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like and share the videos.